May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be free from harm. May all beings love life. May all beings awaken. Welcome to another Gook Audio podcast. I'm DC, Poobah of Gook Audio and Gook Archives, doing our bit to help preserve the legacy of Shunryu Suzuki and those whose paths cross his, and anything else that comes to mind. I pray that you and yours are safe and comfortable, free from economic hardship, and able to get out and do whatever it is you want within the limitations of the universal precept of do as little harm as possible. So today we have a guest, Gerald Weischede. And I'm probably mispronouncing that family name. The spelling is Weischede. And he was one of Richard Baker's first, if not the first, student from Germany. And he met him very early on. He tells you, like, I don't know, 85 or something. And he says in the podcast, he went to Santa Fe to study with Baker when Baker was there at the same place where Paya is now. When they got Crestone, he went there. He was the first director. He might have been director for 10 years. He was 10 years there. He did his Shuso ceremony. Oh, very interesting. He did his first session with Reb Anderson at Green Gulch Farm. He helped create the Dharma Sangha, that's the name of the group, center in Germany, which is in the Black Forest and what's called Johanneshof. And he'll tell about that. And now it's expanded and is Zen Buddhistisches Zentrum Schwarzwald Zen Center in the Black Forest. But I call it Johanneshof because that's the original building. And he tells you about that and getting going and other things. So it's all in the podcast. It's great. I really enjoyed it. I met him at Crestone Zen Mountain Center at a Shuso ceremony, and he tells about that. I'd forgotten all about it. I mean, I knew I was there, but I couldn't remember details. So let's just get going with the podcast. Well, hi, Gerald. How are you doing?
Hi, David. I'm fine. I'm a little cough. Otherwise, I'm well.
Good.
How about you?
Good. Me? Oh, yeah, I'm doing all right. So what's happening with you now?
That's an interesting question. We are just preparing for a 4-day sitting here in Göttingen. And we are offering 4 days session-like meetings in our little temple here in Göttingen downtown. And needs some preparation, and it will start on the 28th into the first day of the new year.
Why don't you tell us where that is?
Okay. I'm living in Göttingen, Germany, and the little temple is downtown. It's a small area. We have about 22 seats in the Zendo.
Good size.
And the temple is open every day, either in the morning or in the evening, so people can come daily and sit.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And we are offering also weekend sittings, koan, seminars, and weekly discussions about some themes. Right now, we are talking about breath and breathing. Last year, we went through the book of Suzuki Roshi, Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind. We went through chapter after chapter and discussed it and practiced it. So it's a quite lively Sangha here in Germany.
Oh, that's really good to hear. Was that in English or German?
That's all in German.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you come and visit, I will translate for you.
Oh, thank you very much. I just like to sit and listen. I don't care
Yeah.
about translations. But I'll I'll keep that in mind. I will be there as soon as I can. So that is wonderful, and also a Zendo where people are free to come anytime. That's unusual.
Well, yeah, maybe. But we have the Zendo now for almost 20 years here, and it just worked out that people have keys and they can just come and sit. And
Oh,
some some of them go shopping in downtown and then they come and sit for half an hour.
oh, that's
That's not
wonderful.
unusual. Yeah.
That's great.
A very nice and quiet place.
Mm. And that's you and Gisela, your wife.
Yes. We are both taking care of the Zendo. She mostly does the cooking and the organizing, which I do as well. But I do the teaching, and she does the teaching too on a more direct level by changing postures and helping people doing oriokis. And I do the teaching in terms of giving talks once a week, a short talk, and once a month a longer talk.
Hmm.
And in addition, I'm also working with some groups all over Germany. And what I really like is I'm working at the university in Erfurt, which is about 2 hours from here, and I have a teaching position there since 15 years, and
Oh,
I'm offering I'm offering Zazen and Buddhist philosophy. And I teach them to sit and meditate in the university, at the university, which is
oh,
very unusual.
yeah. I would imagine that's great. Hmm. So, how'd you get into all this?
Well, Gisela and I left Johanneshof, where we have been for like 6 years.
What's that?
In the Johanneshof is the center you have been in.
Yeah, but you're not
We
talking to me. You're talking to
I'm not
people who
talking.
don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I'm sorry.
See? I
So,
mean,
how
you're
did I get?
talking to me, but
Yes, yes,
you need to
yeah,
explain things.
yeah. Okay, I
Yeah,
will.
yeah,
So it all started. Let's start in the beginning. It's
yeah. Go
all
back to
started.
where were you born?
I was born in Germany 73 years ago, and I went to university in Cologne.
Hmm.
I make it short. I worked as a psychotherapist, and I'm still working again as a psychotherapist here in Göttingen.
Huh?
And I met our teacher, Becker Roshi, 1983 at Davos at a conference.
Ah.
And that's where everything started.
Mm.
We stayed in contact. I continued working with clients And in 1986, Gisela, my wife, and I went to Santa Fe, where we studied with Baker Roshi. In same year, we went to Japan for 6 months. We came back, and Baker Roshi offered us to come to Crestone, which is a real nice place in the Rocky Mountains between Denver and Santa Fe.
Yeah. You were with him in Santa Fe first, at the place that Joan Halifax has now at Upaya. That's really early. And before
Yes,
that in Germany, that's really early. Mm.
I think I have to correct myself. That was 1985, end of 1985. Yeah.
Oh, wow, that is early. Yeah. Yeah, so you're a pioneer of the German saga.
Well, I'm part of the pioneering. Let's put
Uh-huh.
it that way.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's really interesting. So how was Crestone? Did we meet
Yes,
then? Did we meet then at some point?
yes. You surprised me when I was Shuso in the very first practice period. You came to ask me a question, and we had question and answers at the end of the practice period. And you arrived surprisingly, and we became friends. And you asked me the question, what has love to do with all of this?
Okay. What'd you say?
I was stunned. I didn't know what to say. I think I stumbled something like, "What's the?" Uh, I didn't had a real answer. Not really.
Uh,
Uh,
that's a weird question. I mean,
no, no.
but
It was a very good question, I
yeah,
thought.
that's interesting. I don't remember that. I just remember meeting you. And Gisela was there with you.
Yes, she was. And after 10 years, Baker Roshi, or I had helped Baker Roshi to find a place which is now called Johanneshof in the Black Forest. I was the first director there, as I was the first director at Crestone as well.
Yeah.
And I made sure that we could buy the house at Johanneshof.
Uh,
And then we started from there.
hey,
Now it's a, yeah,
what do you
please go
say?
ahead.
I'm not going to answer this. All right. Um, um, wait a minute. Oh, tell about the building. What Johanneshof, the history of it. I mean, briefly.
Okay. So it's an old house. It's one house out of four right now. And it was built in 1920, I guess. And it's still in pretty good shape. We renovated it and gave it a new roof and new windows. The interesting thing is, my mother visited me, and she had been there as a young girl in 1936, and she could remember the place quite well.
Uh,
So now it used to be a place for kids who needed holidays.
but wasn't it for kids
And,
with asthma problems?
well, kids, yeah, with had breathing problems and needed to get out of the big cities at that time.
And it was what's the name of? Was it Steiner oriented?
Yes, Rudolf Steiner founded the place So it became a Rudolf Steiner house, and it was not liked in the little city, in the little village, and it was burned down once, but it
Oh,
was
is that
rebuilt.
right?
Yeah, I think 1980, 18 or so, or 19, it was burned down and rebuilt.
Ah, ah.
Steiner was not liked in that area, but he continued teaching, and there's a nice Steiner house in Zurich. So the whole tradition is quite alive in Germany. We took over the old house, the Johanneshof house, and over the years we added more buildings. The so-called Hotzen house we bought, including the Zendo. So over the years we added more buildings, and it's a big sangha right now. Nicole is Becker Roshi's, Nicole Baden Roshi is Becker Roshi's successor,
Yeah.
and it's running quite well. It's a very big sangha, and we get a lot of support.
Oh,
It's
that's
very nice.
wonderful. 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 Mm. I loved it when he wanted to get the Hoff house. And
Yes.
I knew he was
Let
going to
me
get
just
it. Everybody was against it. Hey, Gisela,
there.
how
Just
you
wanted
doing?
to say hello.
I'm fine, David. How are you?
Fine. You look wonderful. You got a
Thank you
beautiful
very much.
wife, man. Yeah. Yeah. So I want to do a
Yeah.
podcast talk with you. You.
Yes, we do it next year because I need to prepare the 5-day sitting.
For
Oh,
that.
yeah, yeah. No
So,
hurry. Just whenever it's convenient for you.
okay, David, you have a nice holidays and enjoy.
Thank you very much. All right. Bye bye. Okay. I won't edit that out. All right. So please continue after another interruption.
Okay. So it's a big sangha right now. Nicole Baden Roshi is doing a great job, and Baker Roshi is still great. I mean, he had the stroke last year, no, this year, and he gave a talk last Sunday, and I was so touched. I don't know if you saw his talk and listened to him,
Mm.
but he's he's just great, and I'm so glad that I met him almost, what is it? Is it 24, more than 40 years ago? We're
Wow.
practicing together.
Yeah, he's more energetic than I am. And he's
Yeah.
89 and I'm 80. I mean, that stroke, all it did was mellow him out a little. Understand? Mellow him
Yeah.
out a little.
Yes.
And which Nicole and I both told him we like it. And
I like it
uh,
too.
and he makes, or he was making, I saw him in October, he was making, or maybe late September, he was making, some noun, I'm going to say proper nouns mainly, but I don't know. He seemed pretty much recovered to me.
Yeah. I mean, he is just, I don't know where he gets his energy from and how he gets to manage through all of this, but he's back to teaching, and uh, I would say I have just 3 or 4 good friends, including my wife Gisela, and one of my most important friends is Baker Roshi, I must say. I mean, he really changed my life completely in a direction I had no idea that this would be possible.
Yeah.
Also, in terms of change. And as I said, I worked as a psychotherapist. I had all kinds of trainings, but the practice, sitting still, uh, has changed me more than anything else in my
Yeah.
life.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm.
So, and my my view on it is that especially our society, and I guess most of the societies, just need the sitting still, just the well, we have activity and no activity,
Hmm.
and Buddhism points exactly to the no activity. Buddhism doesn't say don't be active, but it's adding the no activity,
Uh-huh.
and that is the big change.
Yeah. Teachers frequently say, like, uh, you know, having the no activity is good, but you can't do it to the exclusion of activity.
Yeah. So, in other words, what needs to be done is to find a livable balance between activity and no activity.
Yeah.
And watching it, watching the world from the point of view of no activity, it seems like a different world. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the same world, but it's a different world. And out of that view and that experience, I think we can change things. We can really dramatically change things,
Hmm.
including ourselves.
Now, how long were you at Crestone? You were there. You were the first director of Crestone and the first head monk there.
Yes.
And were you the first head monk? Period.
Uh, I was there for 10 years, and the first practice period, I think, took place in 1991 or 2.
Mm-hmm.
At that, maybe it was 1991. That was the same time where we started to build the nice Japanese zendo, the big
Oh
zendo.
yeah, Lenny Brackett.
Exactly. Lenny Brackett did the work, and every time I think about it, there's a little anecdote. I helped building, and I was eager to learn. And at the end of when the zendo was almost finished, Lenny Brackett asked, offered me the possibility to become his student, to work as a carpenter,
Mm.
a Japanese carpenter. And I thought about it for a day or two, and I refused.
Yeah,
And sometimes,
yeah, your plate was full. Yeah,
sometimes I think, how would life have been changed if I would have said, yes, I become a temple builder?
mm.
So I'm glad I followed my path with Baker Roshi
Yeah.
and you and all of the Sangha.
Wonderful. Yeah, good choice. Hmm. And you were there, did you say 10 years
10 years, yes.
at Crestone?
Yes.
And were you going back to Germany some?
Yes, Baker Roshi had started to teach in Europe, and after 2 or 3 years, Gisela and myself flew with him, and I did for 2 or 3 years did the translation. Actually, that was a little later. I was his translator in the mid 90s. But we flew with him and we prepared the sessions here in Germany and also participated in his seminars. And out of all these seminars and sessions, the German Sangha grew. And in the end, in 1996, the Sangha was willing to buy Johanneshof and start a German, I must now say, a European Sangha.
Yeah. Yeah, because I've met a lot of other Europeans there. And it's in the Black Forest, nearest big city that people would know as Freiburg.
Freiburg and Basel. Basel in Switzerland is even closer.
Oh, is that right? Because, well, I go to Bad Säckingen, which
Yes.
some Germans don't even know about. And because I mention it, I say it's near Bad Säckingen. I go to Bad Säckingen, which is about 30 minutes away, or...
About, 25, 30 minutes away. That's the last little town before the border to Switzerland,
Yeah.
right at the River Rhine. And the
Yeah.
River Rhine is the border.
Oh, yeah, the river run. Wow, that's cool. And then I take the train from there to Basel, which is wonderful. We were just in Basel with my sister and niece and Katrinka and me in the last week we were there. My sister was there with her niece, like October 12th or something. Love it. Always love to go to Basel. Now, when you say the river run, explain that.
Well, that's the one of the most biggest rivers in Europe. It starts somewhere in, where does it start? It's a good question. Somewhere in Austria, I think. And then it runs through Switzerland, Germany, Netherlands, and ends in the Northern Sea.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Well, I thought maybe you were referring to the way people get these big balloons and float down the river, and the balloon holds their clothes, and they're in a swimsuit, and they go down, and it's so great. I would see them looking down from Basel.
Yes.
And they go down to some place where they get off. It just looks so great. It's a big river.
Let me just close the door here. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's interesting that you mentioned all these swimmers in Basel. In Basel, the Rhine is still clean enough to swim in. Further down here in Germany, I wouldn't try to swim in the River Rhine. It's too polluted.
Oh, is that right? Well, I can't tell that looking from above.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that's interesting. And an interesting thing is the bridge from Bad Säckingen over to, it's Stein.
Stein, exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Tell about that and the connection to Hofhaus.
It's a wooden bridge, and it has a roof on it, and it's quite old. I think 300 years old, 300 years old, and it was renovated by the former owner of the Zendo and the Hodson House, which is part of Johanneshof and the center. And he was a carpenter, architect, house builder, and bridge builder. And he did build wooden bridges, big ones, very big ones. And they were delivered all over Europe.
Wow. And I said Hofhaus. Is that wrong?
Hudson House, it's called.
Hudson House. I
Hudson House.
I remembered it wrong. And it is a big place. And, there was only a Johanneshof building. And Baker Roshi wanted to get, he died or moved or something, and it was available.
Yes. I think it was 2000, I don't know, 8 or 9,
Yeah.
when we bought it. And Wolfram Graupner, that's the name of the former owner, moved to Herrischried. He's still alive. And
That's just there.
Yeah, he's doing well. But he's retired.
Yeah. So that was incredible. What I remember, I was there in 2008-9 for a month, coming from here. No, coming from America. And so, I was spending time with Baker Roshi and talking to some of the seniors people. And I was there at the point where it wasn't bought, but he said that Dharma Sangha Germany had to have it, or it wouldn't have a sufficient size to continue in a healthy way. Exactly what happened at Zen Center with getting Green Gulch Farm. And everybody was against him at Zen Center on the board. And as far as I could tell, everybody thought he was crazy with wanting to get the Hudson House.
I mean, it's completely true, David, what you're saying. Baker Roshi insisted, more or less, to get the building, to buy the building. And he had the vision that this is the base for a big Sangha. This is the place for a practice period. And there was a lot, again, same situation. There was a lot of resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Half for it, half of the Sangha was against it. And in the end, it was a great decision. I mean, Baker Roshi has these visions about places and what could evolve, and he brings places into blooming. I mean,
yeah, definitely, he is a visionary, and it's an element that is so important that is, it's hard. It's hard for us to keep it in mind because we basically see it as fewer dimensions,
Yes.
And I saw him do stuff like that. I mean, everything at Zen Center. Tassajara, it's founded by Shunryu Suzuki, but Richard Baker, it would not have happened without him. And it was, amazing to see that. And I told him when I was in Germany, he was telling me about this, I knew it would happen. I didn't care how many people were against it. I knew it would happen.
Yeah, it's great. It's just great. The same with Crestone. The place was offered to him, and it's still there, and now it's growing, I think, with the help of Nicole Baden-Roshi. It's really growing.
Wow, but she's in. Isn't she too far spread out? I mean, she's got Germany and Crestone.
Yes, just one place might be enough, but now she's taking care of 2 places.
I know, but she's young.
She's young, and I support her as much as possible. So
Yeah.
that's all I can do.
Yeah, she's great. I've done 2 podcasts with her.
Yeah.
She's really good. She's really no BS. I mean, she's real straightforward. She doesn't hide
Yeah.
anything. And it's really interesting hearing her tell her story. It's really good. Anyway, yeah, I think Dharma Sangha is doing very, very well. And I think that San Francisco Zen Center is doing very, very well. Dharma Sangha is a place I feel comfortable going and being at, and Zen Center is a place. If I've been there 3 times since we came to Bali. I haven't been back to America. Zen Center is a place that I just am very grateful to. I love to visit, but there's no place for me there.
Mm.
I mean, all the older people now are in the retirement home, and so, which is another amazing thing that's been done there. But anyway, yeah. So my hat is off to you. Do you know that phrase?
No?
Yeah, it's like this. Look, my hat is off to you. See, you're tipping your hat.
Okay. Thank you. Likewise. You're doing such a great job with the archives. I mean, it's just amazing that you're collecting all these talks and writings and publish them, and it's just great.
Well, a lot of help. I'll tell you. This is there's another fellow, Peter Ford, who's really in charge now.
Okay.
I'm just on books and audiobooks, except I have to be in touch with him constantly about it all. But it's so wonderful. Yeah, books and audiobooks. I had that book come out in September, Tassara's Stories, and you might not know.
No.
Oh, you don't know? Oh, good. Tassara's Stories. It came out in November. The sequel. It's
Okay.
It'll be 3 volumes.
Okay.
Sequel comes out next September, and the 3rd book I'm going to get to as soon as I can. But I finished another book, a short one that's before I was at Zen Center, and I'm going to self-publish it. But a publisher named Monkfish is publishing the Tassara's Stories books.
Okay.
And I can keep going. And I do the audiobooks, too, in the podcast. I can keep going, but we'll see how long I can keep going. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. So, is there anything we've missed here?
Well, talking about supporting Johanneshof and supporting Crestone, I'm at Johanneshof on a regular basis. Next year, I'm doing another month-long workshop. So it's like a month-long practice period, kind of practice month, which ends with a session in April. So you see, it's as I said before, Becker Roshi has really changed my life, and I'm so glad that I followed his suggestion to try and sit down and be still. It all started in Santa Fe. It was interesting. And then I did my very first session at Green Gulch.
Oh no, you're kidding me.
Yes,
With whom?
That's where I met Paul Rosenblum. That was 1984.
Oh, really?
And
is that right?
Yeah, that's where I did my first session, and it was led by Reb Anderson,
Oh,
a Reb.
wonderful. Wonderful. That's really good.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I will continue as you do, and also I just would like to mention it for those the German speakers who might watch this. I'm also writing books, and the books are about the relationship between psychoanalysis and Buddhism. And most of the books are published with a friend, which is his name is Ralf Zwiebel, and he's kind of my mentor in terms of psychoanalysis and Buddhism. But we became friends and colleagues, and we're having fun. He is 83 now, and he's still in great shape, and we're still trying to finish our last book together, and
mm,
might come out next year.
Last book? There's no such thing.
Sorry?
You said last book?
The last book we I think we published 4 books together, and we are publishing a 5th one, which will be our last book we are doing together.
Oh, I see. How do you know that?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Yes. But that's part of my life too,
No, no,
right?
no. I said, how do you know that? Why do you say it's the last?
Well, that's the plan.
Yeah, yeah. All right. You know,
Maybe it,
there,
yeah.
there's some things people put on file names. Final. Boy, that is a mistake. I get one
Yeah.
final after another from so. Put a date on it. Just put a date and don't say anything like that. You know?
Okay. Okay. Thanks. Yeah. Thanks for the advice.
Well, I'm happy to talk longer. This is pretty short for a podcast, but it's all right. I mean, it's good length. But if you have anything else to add, want to talk about anything else, this is your chance.
I would like to come back to what I call the culture of silence. And so we have the culture of chaos and talking and being active. And I think a culture of silence where we culturally could develop something in that direction would really help. It's like changing the way we look at the world out of silence. But it would be nice if we could it could become a part of our culture of silence. That's all I would like to add.
Mm,
That's what I'm working on.
yeah, yeah. Well, you really covered a lot of ground. You use words very efficiently,
Mhm.
and it's really good to connect with you this way because, we said hello a little bit at Johanneshof.
Yeah.
I know the name is ZBDS.
Yeah, I know.
Zen Buddhistisches Zentrum Schwarzwald. But
Schwarzwald.
I just call it all Johanneshof. And it was really good to see you then and see Gisela. And so good of her to drive us to the airport. And she's so much fun. But this is this is good, talking this long and hearing what you have to say and sharing stuff, because we share a lot,
Yeah.
you know.
And thank you, David, for doing all this wonderful work you're doing. And I hope to see you again, maybe next year at Johanneshof. Do you
Well,
have plans?
that's very optimistic thinking. But yes, certainly me too. So give my love to the Sangha.
I will. Thank you.
And it's been really wonderful talking with you.
Thank you, David. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And please take care.
I will. That's my number one job now. I promised my wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
And my oldest son. That's that I'm required to do everything I can to live as long as possible.
Yeah.
Within reason. Okay. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Take care.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye. So thank you very much, Gerald. Gerald Weischede. That was great. I said everything in conclusion I could say now. Look forward to the next time. This has been a Cuke Audio Podcast. I'm DC, Poobah of Cuke Audio and Cuke Archives, coming to you from Sleepy Sanur with Dogget Bandita, Feline Manis, and dear, lovely Katrinka. And we're wishing you and yours and all of us a grand awakening.